Most people don't stay broke because they don't make money. They stay broke because they destroy it. Every dollar they touch is a seed, and instead of planting it, they burn it. If you've ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer while everyone else struggles to survive, it's not luck. It's awareness, discipline, and mindset. Today, I will show you the 7 investment mistakes that silently keep the average person broke, and how to escape them before it's too late. In today's world, the greatest illusion is believing that making more money automatically leads to wealth. People chase higher paychecks, yet stay trapped in the same financial cycle because they never learn how to keep or grow what they earn. True freedom doesn't come from your salary. It comes from understanding how to make money work for you, not against you. The crowd spends impulsively, invests emotionally, and believes the system will take care of them, a system built to keep them obedient, not independent. But this video is your turning point. I'm going to expose 7 specific mistakes that drain your wealth. These are the same mistakes I've seen for decades, repeated by people who have no idea why they can't get ahead, and I'll show you what the wealthy do instead. How they use every dollar as a soldier, fighting to bring more soldiers back home. The cost of not knowing this information is brutal. Every wrong move with money compounds over time. A $10,000 mistake today can become a $1,000 loss over a lifetime. Every delay, every emotional decision, every moment of financial ignorance is a debt you pay with your future. And those who ignore this message often wake up too late, realizing that years of work have built nothing lasting. But if you stay with me until the end, you'll walk away with the clarity to stop wasting your potential. You'll learn how the wealthy think, how they move, and how they make decisions that compound forever. Because once you understand these 7 mistakes, you'll never see money sorrow your future the same way again. Before we dive in, I want you to do something powerful. If you believe that wisdom should be shared, if you believe financial freedom begins with awareness, then like this video and subscribe to this channel. Not for me, but for the message. So that this knowledge can reach someone who desperately needs it, maybe even someone you know. Mistake number 1, investing without a plan. The first mistake that keeps people broke is investing blindly, putting money wherever everyone else is putting theirs. The average person buys when others buy and sells when others panic. They have no written strategy, no target, no time horizon. The wealthy operate differently. They plan. They define purpose, risk tolerance, and exit strategy before a single dollar leaves their account. Every successful investor starts with clarity, not hype. Mistake number 2, ignoring the power of compounding. Most people underestimate time. They think wealth is created by luck or huge returns, but the truth is, time is the real multiplier. They start investing too late, withdraw too early, or keep chasing the next big thing. The wealthy let compound interest do the heavy lifting. Through consistent contributions to assets like index funds, Roth IRAs, and 401ks, they respect the calendar more than the market. Mistake number 3, following emotion instead of logic. The crowd invests with emotion. Fear when prices fall, greed when prices rise. The market crashes, they sell. The market rallies, they buy. The rich stay calm. They understand that volatility is opportunity in disguise. They read numbers, not headlines. The wealthy know that emotional investing is financial suicide, and discipline is the antidote. Mistake number 4, not having an emergency fund. Too many people invest without a foundation. When emergencies hit, they panic and liquidate investments at the worst possible time. The wealthy keep 6 months of expenses in high-yield savings or HSA accounts, creating a safety net that allows their long-term investments to breathe. They never invest with money they might need tomorrow. Security before growth. That's the rule. Mistake number 5. Over-diversifying or under-diversifying. The average person either puts all their money in one stock or spreads it so thin it can't grow. True diversification is balance, not chaos. The wealthy don't just invest in random sectors, they build portfolios that include assets with purpose, equities, real estate, and sometimes private ventures. They understand correlation, not just allocation. Mistake number 6. Ignoring tax efficiency. Most people focus on returns but ignore the silent killer, taxes. The wealthy master tax strategy. They use Roth IRAs, 401ks, and tax loss harvesting to maximize what they keep. They understand that it's not how much you make, but how much you keep after taxes that defines wealth. Every dollar saved in taxes is a dollar that continues to grow. Mistake number 7. Lacking financial education. Perhaps the most destructive mistake of all, refusing to learn. The average person spends years mastering their job, but never studies the very thing that determines their freedom, money. The wealthy are eternal students. They read, they listen, they seek counsel. Knowledge is the most profitable investment in existence. Every book, every course, every mentor multiplies your financial future tenfold. When you understand these mistakes, you stop blaming the economy, your boss, or the market. You realize that wealth is not a game of luck, it's a game of decisions. Every paycheck you receive is a test of discipline. Every investment you make is a reflection of your mindset. Most people lose not because they don't have opportunities, but because they don't recognize them. They want fast results, instant profits, emotional satisfaction. But wealth doesn't reward impatience. It rewards consistency, patience, and vision. The investor who plays the long game always wins, because time is their silent partner. The wealthy also master the art of letting money work quietly. They don't brag about gains. They don't panic about losses. They trust the process, because the true investor knows markets fluctuate, but principles do not. When you operate by principles, not emotions, you build a foundation that nothing can destroy. And here's the final truth. Wealth is not about numbers, it's about identity. You don't get rich, you become rich through your thoughts, habits, and actions. You change your inner blueprint first, and the outer world follows. That's the lesson I've been teaching all my life, and it's the key to every fortune ever built. Let's recap what matters most. The average person stays broke because they invest without a plan, ignore the power of compounding, and follow emotion instead of logic. They lack education, tax awareness, and patience. But now you know better. You've seen behind the curtain. Wealth is not about luck, timing, or talent. It's about philosophy. The philosophy that says I control my money, my habits, and my future. Every small, disciplined action compounds into freedom. Build systems, not impulses. Build patience, not panic. Build wealth that outlives you. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 mistakes have you been guilty of? And which one will you correct starting today? Write it in the comments below, because awareness without action is wasted potential. And remember this, poverty is a mindset, just like wealth. Choose wisely which one you nurture. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay aware, and keep building the foundation of your financial freedom.